Hey everybody, so this is just an update, maybe overdue, but a lot has happened in this last week. Last update was just sort of letting you guys know where I was and a little bit of how I was feeling, kind of thing. But since then, I had my ultrasound Tuesday of this week, and surprisingly, I had 2 eggs fully ready, my endometrium lining completely ready. On my right side, I had 2 eggs. No, I actually had 3 eggs, 2 of which were ready, 2.1 and a 1.7, and my lining was zero point 0.7. So ready to go. That has never happened before. It's usually the case that either I have to do multiple ultrasounds during the week to either have 1 or 2 eggs catch up, or if it's not the eggs that need to catch up, it's my lining that needs to catch up. It's too thin, and the doctor wants to wait a couple more days and then do another ultrasound and all kind of thing. But this time around, it was the same. I mean, no, it wasn't the same. This time around, it was completely different. Like, eggs were ready, 2, and endometrium lining ready. The third egg was a 1.0, so they're not expecting that one to fertilize. I don't know if it'll actually be released or was released. I don't know. But 2 were ready to go. So I had to do my Ovidrel shot, the trigger shot, for those of you who don't know, because my body won't release my eggs. That's the funny thing about my body. Everything else is fine. The only problem I have is that my body will not release my eggs. And so that's why I have to take the trigger shot. And so Tuesday night, after having that ultrasound, they did my blood work and said, no, you're still not surging. And I've never been able to have my hormone surge. My LH does not, luteinizing hormone does not surge. So I have to take Avogel to like have that done. My husband does it for me. And we had to do it 10 o'clock that night. So he did it for me. And we had our IUI scheduled for 9:30 the Thursday. So Thursday this week we had the IUI. Yeah, I know. Well, for me, I know. So it's a little like, wait a minute, it's kind of soon. But yeah, I don't know what I did different, what my body felt like doing different. But everything was ready and I had the IUI already. So it was at the last. It was at the same institution as the last time around. So but this time went a little more smoothly because my doctor was the one on call at that facility. So he is the one that actually did my IUI, which was great. I really liked it being him. Funny thing is, there was a student. He had a student making the rounds with him, so the student had to observe. So, I mean, I wasn't feeling shy about it. I mean, he's just another doctor in training for future generations of women who have to go through this, so I didn't feel at all awkward about it. I was like, hey, do what you gotta do, learn what you need to learn. So, but yeah, that was a little different. And IUI was a little painful. Like, it hasn't been that painful since my very first one, and this is IUI number 4 for me. So, if you recall, number 2 worked, number 1 and 3 failed. And maybe it's just me and having seen so many negatives in my lifetime already. Of course, like I said before, like I know I've not been in this journey as long as some women, but it's pretty long for me. So I'm already feeling like it didn't work. I don't know. I just have this gut feeling. I'm already feeling a little depressed about it. I'm a little feeling a little sad about it all. It's like I just have this feeling that it didn't work this time again. I'm feeling defeated. I'm feeling like everything is just so hard. It's just so cruel. And worse yet, a former employer sent me this lovely text saying, Oh, I hope you can be happy for us, because our little one is going to be a big brother, and I'm happy for her. But at the same time, I'm thinking, God, life is so cruel. Like, I was pregnant, chemical lost my baby, and I don't even know if I'm going to get another pregnancy. People are already talking IVF to me. It's like, I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to have to go through all of that. And why, like, I don't get it. Like, what? I've taken care of my body. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I've never done drugs in my life. I'm not a heavy drinker. I'm a social drinker. I've never been drunk in my life except for once, you know, for my birthday. My girlfriends were like, "Oh, we're going to get you drunk." And it was an in-home game that we played. And every time I lost, I had to take a shot. First time in my life, like, I've taken care of my body. What the hell is all of this shit? Uh, Anyways, I will do a live pregnancy test when that time comes around. Like I said, I just took the Alpha um, Tuesday night. I can't recall what exact date that would have been. So it's going to be a while before I can actually take the Alpha shot. It's usually out of my system by day 10, which gives me 2 days really to test before, you know, either my period shows up or I start spotting or something. But I don't know. I just have a feeling. And this time I had 2 eggs. Last time two eggs. Too small, but and too big. That time I had 4 eggs last cycle. So this time around again. Oh my god, my arms are getting tired. This time again I had 2 eggs. So 2 shots. 2 shots of this. And God, just one. Just one. Just got one. Just one. But like I said, I kind of have a feeling that this one didn't work. So I guess we'll have to see. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll bore you guys with a whole bunch of shit. So I guess we'll have to talk again another time. Maybe when I do the pregnancy test, I'll do it live like everybody else, so you guys get to see with me. I'll probably do a test to test out the Alvedral and show you that on day 10, so we all know it's out of my body, and then test for actual pregnancy to see how that goes, because I'm not going to do the everyday testing to watch the Alvedral slowly ease out of my body. I'm not going to do that. That's just too much. So yeah, IUI number 4, and I have a gut feeling that this one was another flop. Okay, ladies, safe journeys.